Whoa. What on earth happened here? That is so weird. I was just standing on top of that for a screenshot. I have no idea how this got all messed up. That is so weird. I wonder if I was like maybe grabbing one of them or something and it freaked it all out, but okay. Whatever. Alright. Just starting up Ultra. Sorry, I was had a phone call like right as I was starting up, so a little bit late today. Every time I think that I'm going to be early, something always happens. Today I was like, oh, I'm going to be early, and then I had to update the game. Well, I guess I don't have to, but updated the game, and then I had to update a bunch of mods, and then finally got on and had a phone call right before that. So we got Lisa, Mr. Maddie, we got Madi. I don't know how you say your name still. Billy Goat, Ultra, and Artem. How's it going, everybody? So today, there's no build, really? No build mode? Like the construction? Alright. It's messed up. Oh, it's messed up for some? Oh, okay. Well, I guess luckily it's not messed up for me. At least I haven't seen it so far. So we have 250,000. I think we're completely out of debt if I remember. Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, it doesn't work for you. I know every time there's an update, Scott declines it. He waits for a couple of weeks till everyone says that all the bugs are kind of worked out, and then he'll update. Well, maybe I chose the wrong game to play today. It's just blank for you. Oof. Yeah, that would suck. All right. So yeah, we have 250,000, and I think we might. Can't tell. Yeah, we do have a bunch of silage bales way over in the corner over there. So. Way down there we have a bunch of silage, so if I remember right, that's probably like 200k or something. Let's see, what do we got in here? That's full, okay. I guess what am I trying to look at here? The question is, do we want to buy land now or wait a few more months? Because we have 250,000. Actually, I should check on that silage, see if we can sell it yet. I'm not sure if we can. But we can buy one or even a couple of these fields. Because currently we have 51... 36, 7, and 8. So. Nice to see you playing Farm Sim again. Mr. Artem's driving home. That's good. Drive safe, Mr. Artem. Like, what is this? Canola? Canola harvest season would be July. So, like, if we were to buy that land, I mean, we could buy it now. We just have to take care of it until then. What else do we got? Yeah, cotton would kind of suck. This one wouldn't be bad. What is that? That's wheat, right? Yeah. Because that's the same as what we have already. There you go, Steck. Jay, welcome in. Somehow I missed you there. Zeb, welcome in as well. I say that and it'll start working. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we buy 40. I really want 52. But 40 would be good. Probably 40, 41, maybe 50 as well. You're not in your country? Where are you from, Jay? All right. Yeah, I think we'll buy 40 here. What is this? 150,000. All right. See if this needs any field care here. Probably. Oh, they just harvested it. Okay, so this field needs pretty much everything else. Okay, I guess I don't have to plow over here. Different field. Mr. Snake, welcome in. Now we gotta remember to not run over that field every time. Okay. So let's check. What did it say again? So we need to plow it and then lime it. It's fertilized 100%. I don't know if that'll go away if we plow it here, but guess we'll find out. All right. Suppose I can do this with the steering assist on. That'll make it a little bit easier. Let's check for the rock size here. What is this? Yellow. Okay, those are small ones then. Not bad. Alright. I feel like I'm really out of it today. So Jay says he's from Italy. I did not know that. Doing good, playing some FS25 for Ghost. Hope you have a wonderful day from Dust Bunny to Snakebite. Did you looking forward to Roadcraft expansion this week? Seems like Roadcraft is dying off. Not gaining the popularity of SnowRunner. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would actually happen, Snake. I said that for quite a few months before it happened, or before it was even out. I felt like it'd be fun, but it would fade pretty quickly. I know, like just for an example, Rex was playing it last night, and he was kind of saying, you know, it's a good multiplayer game, but he was playing it by himself. He's like, I don't really feel like playing it, you know? Like, I think that's kind of how a lot of people are. So, I kind of had that feeling that it would sort of do that, be really fun, and then, like, I guess get old pretty quickly and fizzle out. Alright. I wonder if hard mode will make it more enjoyable. I just think there's not much substance to the game, I guess. Like, there's just... I don't know how to explain it. Like, if all you can do, which I guess kind of the main thing is to road build, but... Oh, they're going back and forth. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's not enough other stuff to do to make people continue to want to play it. Like, once you've built some roads, you know, it gets kind of boring, I guess, is what I'm... It can be fun with a bunch of other people, but it can kind of get old pretty quick, I guess. Like, I'll still enjoy to play it, but I don't know how much more I'll play it either. Like, I'll probably play a couple of updates, but we'll see, I don't know. In lieu of scouts only, JJ will be limited to a mule and single bottom plow. Welcome in, Jim. Yeah, and like Zing stopped playing it altogether. Notch, I never really got into it. Hey, Drifter, welcome in. Mr. King, welcome in as well. Somehow I missed you, King Blaze. Like, I was thinking, because I just found out yesterday when I was looking at the release times that both Roadcraft and SnowRunner are releasing this week, Thursday. And so I was like, why would they do it on the same day? Like, that just seems weird. You know, like, even if you did like a couple of days later, like 3 days later, or I guess since it's on a Thursday, it'd have to be like 4 or whatever, but 3 days earlier, call it Monday. I don't know, it seems weird to me that they would put both of them on September the 4th. It's like almost asking for people just to not, because, like, say you're a big fan of Saber games, if you just play, or, sorry, if you're a big fan of Saber games and you play multiple of them, if both of them come out on the same day, you can only play one of them. If one comes out the 4th and the other one comes out the 9th or something, then you can play them both, but... whatever. Could be internal test to see which game is more popular. Yeah, maybe. So could be a possibility there, King, because maybe they are trying to see, does Roadcraft have long-term playability or whatever. Oh, geez, that one's way off. How'd this get so far off? Like, I went around the field the first time, and somehow it was like double wide. I don't get it. Maybe the No Roadcraft's not doing well. That's why they released it on the same day. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. It just seems like a weird choice. Because if I have to choose, I'm going to be choosing SnowRunner. Like I was thinking about it because I just noticed it yesterday, and I was like, well, should I play Roadcraft on Friday? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, I don't think I will. I'll probably play SnowRunner on Friday, too. I don't know. Drifter says we gotta install some mods for FS25. I mean, we have a couple of. I mean, this plow is a mod. The one thing I won't do is install third-party mods. I just use whatever's on the mod hub. If it's not on the mod hub, it's too much of a trouble for me usually. The only mod, I guess, the only thing that I do have is Nacho's music. Other than that, yeah, if it's not on the mod hub, I probably just won't use it. I'll just skip it. Alright. Well, for what it's worth, the Roadcraft PTS maps are a lot harder, which I enjoy more. Yeah, it did feel like, especially, I always forget which one is which. I haven't played it for a couple weeks, I can't remember which one is which at all. The one that you start on like an island, I think that one is Contamination? I can't remember. But Contamination, okay. I was like, I don't remember which is which, but I think Contamination was a little bit harder than the other one. I just think if you build all those roads, I know it's supposed to be a different game, but it would be nice to have to do, like, some cargo hauling yourself. I know there is a couple of, like, oh, bring some pipes here, or pick up some metal beams, or whatever, but if they had more, like, a couple of different cargo types, because basically it's just scrap. Scrap or, like, trees, concrete, or metal beams for, like, building bridges. The other three are pretty much just bridge building stuff. Hey, Lone Wolves, welcome in. The International 56 series. Case IH856. Yeah, I'm not a huge follower of the mods there, Drifter. Hey, Blaine, welcome in. Mr. Rod, welcome in. How was everybody's, well, I guess, I was going to say holiday weekend, but obviously a lot of you guys are from different countries as well, so. But how was everybody's weekend? Some of you guys already had work yesterday, but alright, let's see. Now it just says we need some lime. We can do that. Alright. Let's go and drop this off over here. Is Is the all changing changes for all platforms on FS25? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Perry. All changing changes for all platforms? Does anybody know what James Perry's trying to ask? Because I have no clue. Went camping but had to work on Sunday. Oh man, that kind of sucks. So short weekend. Yeah, instead of a long weekend, you had a short weekend there, Rod. I mean, that just seems like a normal week then, right? Like you work a normal full week and then you have to go in and work a Sunday or something. Like, it's just kind of... Oh, is the update for all... Oh, update changes maybe for all platforms? I'm not sure on that either. To be totally honest, I don't know. I assume it is. Does anybody else know if it's for all platforms? I got on and saw that there was an update. I saw a couple of posts from other people on YouTube as well. I didn't really pay attention to whose posts they were, but it was probably like DJ Goham and, you know, a couple other people who, maybe like Farmer Klein or something, who do a lot of farm sim stuff, that I happened to see that there was updates, so. Just got the update on PS5 and Xbox. Okay, Lone Wolf. So yeah, it's on all platforms. Mr. Blaine says Sunday I was working till almost midnight. Okay. Oh, PC got the update first. Okay, so it was a couple hours ahead maybe on PC. Yeah, I thought I was going to be early today. I know I said this at the start of the stream, but I was getting ready, setting up. Ultra says it's for all platforms as well. Getting ready, getting it all set up, and then I got on and I was like, oh shoot, there's an update. And then when I was updating it, I was looking on my phone and saw like 2 or 3 things on YouTube posts of the update, and I was like, oh, okay, well, they gave me the option to update it, and I was like, yeah, might as well. I just, you know, get it over with while I'm playing it. So I updated it, and then when I went to play, it was like, oh, some of the mods need updating. I was like, ah, crap. So I did some of those, and then it got down to like, I only had like a couple minutes left before the stream started, and I was like, you know what, there was only one mod left that it was updating, and I was like, you know what, I'll just see if I can play without that mod. And apparently I had that mod turned on, but I was like, well, let me just turn it off then. I don't have time to sit here. And then I got a phone call, and I was like, oh, crap. So, ended up being a couple minutes late. Once we get all this rolled in, we'll probably have. Well, actually, because this field is gonna be completely blank, we could plant whatever we wanted in here. You're getting the Season 1 pass soon. Very nice. If you're on PC, I do have I'm a Giants partner, but judging by the fact that you ask if it's all platforms, I'm assuming you're not on PC. But I guess if you look up in the chat there, Streamlabs did say not too long ago about it, so if anybody actually reads what Streamlabs says. All right. I guess I'll just follow this all the way to the end and turn around. Do you think the update... Wait, did you think to update some games before you head to bed? If you're streaming the game the next day. I don't usually know what game I'm streaming, Eagle. Most of the time I don't. I kind of wake up and just play whatever I feel like. So it's usually I wake up and then I go to play it and it's like, oh, there's an update. Oh, okay. Like Thursday, Friday, well, at least for Thursday for sure. I know I'll be playing SnowRunner, but that is an update that you can't do until, you know, the day of. Let's just go to the end. I should have just kept going. I'm not sure about Friday, but I'll probably update Roadcraft just in case in that scenario. But most of the time I don't know when the updates are going to happen, and then they end up happening, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess I have to update before we play this game. Yo, when I get it for PC, I'm coming here. I'm sort of confused by your comment there, Maddie. When it comes out... Wait. When I get it for PC, I'm coming here. This week it comes out for SnowRunner. SnowRunner has an update this week, Season 16, yes. You gotta work on the 4th. I'm assuming... Oh! For a second there I was like, what do you mean, 4th of July or something? Like, what? 4th of September, that makes sense because that's when the update comes out. Sorry. Brain's not working today. Artem's starting school tomorrow. That's kind of a bummer. Summer's over. Last day of summer, huh? Hey Liz, welcome in. So you're saying when you get a PC, you're getting FS25. That's what you're trying to tell me, Maddie? Oh, Mr. Bryce, somehow I missed you. Welcome in, Bryce. I'm just looking back up and I saw like a different colored logo that I somehow didn't see. Hey, Only Farms, welcome in. Morning from Australia. How's it going today, Only Farms? Alright, let's go back. Yep, that's too far over. Lisa says, hey, you found me. What are you guys playing? Like streamer tag or something where you go to another stream, see if they can find you? It says, Miss Lisa, I found you. Your turn. I'm just kidding. Can't wait to play the new maps on the Highland. remember seeing that. Isn't that in November at some point? November something, right? Or my... I remember seeing at some point the date, but I don't know why. I can't remember it right now. Yeah, I'm getting it, just not right now with school and stuff. With stuff we gotta buy, yeah. Maddie, how's your, I guess I don't know if it's girlfriend or wife, but I know you said you gave her your PC. How did all that go? Was she super excited? I missed a little bit there. Actually, I don't really need to do this entire thing, do I? Because to be totally honest, I think I probably could pass on part of it as long as I get the rocks. But oh well. Rolling, I think, gives you a little bonus anyways, so... Didn't roll in those rocks. There we go. Hey Nikolai, welcome in. Stream's a bit laggy. Oh yeah, I was gonna check that. We were supposed to have... It's supposed to rain here, but I think the rain was already past when I started the stream, so hopefully it's... I think it should be good the rest of the day. Let me see the weather here. Actually, hang on. I guess it's cloudy and then... Yeah, cloudy and partly cloudy for the rest of the time we stream, so... Was very surprised and was like, what the heck? Oh, what the heck is it? Okay. But yeah, she likes it. She says we can still use it, or you can still use it when you want to. Okay. Mr. Gamer Deluxe, welcome in. Sorry about that, Nikolai. I know my nephews are gone today, so that's not the issue. It's just satellite internet. Bought another surprise game today. Okay. Plan on streaming it pretty soon there, or no? If I've missed anyone, please speak up and I'll say hello. Yeah, so I have Starlink internet from SpaceX, and I don't know, it's good, but it's a little bit inconsistent. So if you're like watching a video, you know, or streaming, that's about the only time you really notice that it's not, you know, it has a couple of hiccups. So yeah. Other than that, it's fine and it's pretty quick. It's just it's a little bit inconsistent, and that's one of the things you kind of need if you're going to be a streamer, is having a consistent connection. So mine's just a little bit below average. Hey there, Whiskey, welcome in. Billy Goat says hi, DB. So I use it when she's working. Okay, very nice. My wife is a year older on the 26th of September. Okay. I think, isn't the 26th when season 14 came out? Like last year? I think so. 24th or 26th? I can't remember. I think it might have been the 24th, actually. I missed a little part. There we go. Perfect. All right. Hey, everybody's exchanging pleasantries. Very nice. Asked other live streamers on my friends list, and 98% likes my new name, and 2% wish I kept the bad boy name. Well, I think it's a good name. It's just hard to keep track of when people are always changing their name. Missing some more rocks. There we go. Hey Zatanna, welcome in. This is NachoCast Country Station version 1. It's in, well, his website's in the description down below. Well, his YouTube channel is as well, I think. I think I have them both. But yeah, that's where you can get it at. Yeah, I saw that you said you're in Myrtle Beach. I don't remember whose stream I was in that you said that, but I remember seeing it somewhere. Myrtle Beach. I don't know if it's South or North Carolina. I can't remember. Okay. I don't know if we have fertilizer or lime in here. Probably fertilizer. Yeah, fertilizer, okay. The other live streamers believe it was a bunch of bots that found my old name discriminating. I don't know how you can discriminate with a name like that, but whatever. Oh, that was perfect, just inside the fence. I thought I was going to shoot out to the right. Okay, I think I'll have to go back into town to get some more lime, because that's probably not going to be enough anyways. You'll be streaming when you get back home. That's good. I don't know why for this game, whenever I first load in, it's kind of choppy. But then it's usually good, but for some reason right now it's still being choppy. Maybe it's like the first time I go to all the locations that it's choppy, and then after that it's good or something. I don't know. Chat just got a whole lot sexier. Welcome in, Scott. Yep, we have the update today, Scott. Plans when home, JJ, Roadcraft, and SnowRunner, FS25. Very nice. Yeah, it could be the update, I guess. Could make it a little bit more choppy. I don't know, is that one of the criticisms of the latest update? The surprise game, I've played it before on PS4 when it came out. Okay. $222 on fuel. Not bad. Okay. Let's go. Not that. What is it? Oh wait, here it is. Consumables, lime. We'll just do the 8. Probably don't need that much, but whatever. Yeah, it's funny that you say that, Scott, because I talked about that earlier in the stream. I said Scott always declines the updates until he hears from everybody else that it's kind of good. And that's exactly what you're saying. Yeah, updates always screw up everything. I never download them until I get the all clear from DJ. Alright, see you later, Lisa. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Alright, should be the last one. It's been hit and miss with whether or not something shows up when placing items, and sometimes the menu itself is invisible. Yeah, that's what Ultra was saying earlier as well. So glad I just remain on FS22. Hardly play FS25 at the moment. Oh, I was gonna fix this while I was there, but oh well. I'm just looking at the left side of the window there where like the reflections, like all the leaves are kind of making it go crazy. Actually, I think this is the wrong turn. Yeah, it is. Oh well. Alright, here we are. Oops. That seems like it's really narrow for some reason. It should be way wider than that. Actually, no, I think fertilizer shoots out a lot further than the lime, so never mind. Yeah, 3 left turns equals a right. You're not wrong. Normally turn the lines off, but this field's kind of a weird shape and stuff. It's kind of hard to know where it turns. So NASCAR just drives straight then, with the 4 left turns? Yeah, they just drive straight, they never turn. Oh, kind of stuck on the tree just a little bit there. Yeah, it is also hard to judge how far it's going to spread out as well. I guess you kind of get used to it after a couple of times of doing a field. You know, like, where it... Because obviously it chooses a direction where to go. If there's no turns allowed on Mr. Nacho's go-kart track, I'm going to be sorely surprised. No turns allowed? Sorely surprised. Hey, welcome back in, Bryce. Sorry, I saw your chat earlier. Somehow I missed you right away, so I didn't say hi. So welcome in, Bryce. Scott says, I'm already contemplating ditching the idea of that and building another dirt track. I mean, it looked pretty cool, but since it's all like sort of pre-made sections, there's only so much you can kind of do with that. Personally, I'm more in favor of the dirt track. Also, you can kind of slope the walls and stuff like you had the old one. But you could incorporate sections of that, maybe. Like maybe that swervy section or something. Like if you have an area where you lose a lot of speed, and then you could go into a couple of those sections to where it's like, well, you're already slow, so then you can make all these corners without having to, you know, I guess kind of screw up your race a little bit or whatever you want to say. But yeah, it's a cool idea, but unless they add like a bunch more sections, I feel like it is kind of limiting. So I vote a dirt track. Even though I know that's way more work though. Please get the corner. Ah. Hey Jan, welcome in. I don't know how you say your name exactly. Jan Rohiko? Rochko? I'm famously bad with pronouncing names, so I'm sorry. Like, see, the weird thing is it had us go the opposite direction when we rolled the field. Now we're going up and down. Before it was side to side. Did I miss again? No, we got it that time, alright. Oh, is it pronounced like a Y? Yan? Oh, maybe. I didn't even read the first part of your comment there, Scott. I just saw yawn. I'm like, oh, is that how it's said? It looks like Japanese or something, like a name. For some reason. Totally missed the corner on that. Oh my gosh. All right, that is it for lime. I think we're 100% fertilized. We got it limed. Got the rocks out of here. Got the field rolled. I think we've done pretty much everything we can for now. Probably I just have to wait till springtime to do some planting. Kind of surprised at how much lime that actually took, though. Oh, geez, just one? Yeah, I gotta get them Nacho tunes on there. I miss his songs, too. They miss you too, Maddie Bo Batty. Alright, let's go park this trailer. You hear the tunes just crying at night? Where is Maddie? Alright, let me see. I think we're... Oops. Yeah. I think we're pretty much done. Oh, wait. This is not a spring planting thing, is it? This is a late fall planting. For, what is it? We did wheat? I think that's what we have in the other field, right? Yeah, we can't plant wheat, it's too late. What can we plant, if anything? Grass is the only thing we can plant now. Okay. We might have to wait until springtime to plant something else. Let's see, we got... What is the earliest? June? Yeah, looks like June is about the earliest. Oh wait, that's harvest. Sorry, planting. Could do cotton, which I don't want to do. Yeah, so then earliest would be grapes or grass. Don't really want to do either of those. We could do oats. That's the earliest one, really. Oats. I guess a couple of these ones as well. Sunflower, sugarcane, stuff like that. I think we'll do oats because we have the machine to process that for now. Oh, one more thing I gotta check is actually the prices on wheat, was it? I think it was wheat. Oh, here we go. December, next month. Smoke that grass, is King Blaze. Blaze it up. I think, yeah, we'll probably have to buy a, well, I was going to say a small transportation trailer, but we could just go with a bigger one, I guess. I don't know how much they are, though. We could take out a loan and get a bigger trailer. I don't know if 93 is enough. Wait, what am I doing over here? Yeah, SnowRunner and Roadcraft both update on Thursday. Satana says I'm going to take a look Thursday at Roadcraft while at the beach, play a PlayStation. Well, since they're both on public test server now, like everything is already out there, kind of, if you know what I mean. Like you can play all of 16 on PTS, and you can play all of Contamination and Washout. In Roadcraft. Excuse me. Alright, let's go to sleep. Oh, I should have checked the sales, see if there's anything on sale. I keep forgetting to do that. I don't normally buy like the stuff that's on sale. Normally I pick something that I want, but every once in a while if there is anything. Like this header, if we got a, how long is this? 7.5 meters. What is the one that we have? Where is it? Vehicles. I don't know where it is. This is a 6-meter one, so it's not actually that much bigger. Excuse me. Hey, Mr. Het, welcome in. I don't have the year pass. Gonna buy the map by itself. Yeah, I don't think they don't even have a year pass on Roadcraft, Satana. Because I think they kind of learned from Expeditions and Dakar Desert Rally that if they put out a year pass and people don't buy the game, or they, like, I guess dislike, you know what I mean? Like they don't, if they don't sell a lot of copies of the game and they have a year pass for it, they have to continue to make that content for a year. Whereas if they don't put out a pass, then they could only do like say 2 seasons, then be like, okay, well I guess sales aren't there, scrap it. Alright, let's go check the store. Mr. iDrive, welcome in. Okay, so let's see. Semi-trailers. Oh, SnowRunner, you don't own the year pass? Okay. It's just a very long trailer. What does this fit? 36.4. That one's 43. That one's 75, but it's a double trailer. Let's maybe go with 51, 52 to 5, 59. This one holds pretty much everything. This is the one that I usually go with. We're just barely short on money for this one, so I think we'll take out a tiny loan and get that paid for. Let's go finances, borrow. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll just borrow 5 actually. We'll just buy the 1 trailer. Where is it? So bad with where I gotta go on here. We'll just buy this. I was gonna say, I don't think there's any other customizations to make it a bunch more expensive. JJ, there's a mod where you can pay them a small fee to look for a specific piece of equipment. 1 month has a 65% success rate, 3 months 80%. Dang, that's pretty cool. That's actually a really cool mod because it's not like a guaranteed thing. Because I mean, it's like real life, right? Like if you start looking for a certain something, you could probably find a cheaper price if you spend a month, 2 months, 3 months looking for it rather than just buying it brand new. That's pretty sweet. I like that idea. I would have never thought of that though. Why is it at a weird angle? Oh, the hill? Okay. What's up, gamer bro? I'm going to see if I want if I want my surprise lunch or not. If not, I'll fix me some chicken ramen noodle soup. Very nice. Or I should say just chicken ramen. Scott, do you know what the name of that mod is? I know they have other ones where like you can like, I don't know what the name of it is either, but where you can basically like pay as you go. You sort of rent the equipment, and then after you've borrowed it for like say 6 months, instead of paying like a 95,000 for like say this trailer or something, you'd only have to pay like say, I don't know, 82 or something, because you've been paying on it kind of to lease it. I think it's lease to own. That might be the name of it. That's a pretty cool mod as well. I like that idea. So if you lease it for a couple months in a row, or a year or 2 years or whatever, like something's just you keep on using, something you don't have, but you know, instead of having to have $200,000, maybe you only have to have like 10K a month for a couple of months. And it's also a financing mod. How does that one work? Ooh, that was close. Yeah, if you want to send them to my Discord, Scott, I like all of those, the financing mod, or the one you're talking about where you can have them look for equipment. Those sound like something I would use. Hey Joe, welcome in. I think I saw a post from you saying you hit 750 subscribers today. So congrats on that, Joe. I might have the number wrong, but I think that's what it was. Said yes, sir. Thank you very much. Hey Rex, welcome in. I probably should have moved this trailer out of the way. You know what? Let me do that now. Because I don't know if I can get in trouble for running over my crop yet or not, but I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Rex said he's not sure. It depends on how long it takes him to help his stepsister, whatever it is. So it's up in the air, so probably won't know until 8 o'clock or whatever tonight, Dust Bunny. Like, yeah, 8:30, sister-in-law, something like that, yeah. Probably sister-in-law, yeah. Alright, let's park this here for now. It's by a botter named Weasel. That's funny. I approve. Alright, let's park here. Buy used equipment, okay. It won't even load for me, Rex. Oh, dang. Apparently there's a fill type error and a few other issues causing conflicts. Okay, let's hop back in here. Jacked up posted images. His front end loaders are detached, sitting like 3 feet from the tractor, but still attached. Oh, how'd I get in that one? I don't even know how much we can fit in there. 42,000? Okay, we can fit all that. I think it said we could fit... Actually, I forgot. Oh, dang. It hits the weight limit before we even could fill it all up. So we got 35,126 liters. Drex says, that's crazy. The update's supposed to fix things, not make it worse. Yeah, it's weird how video games do that nowadays, isn't it? I know we always joke about that in SnowRunner too. It's like you fixed 3 bugs, but you added 5 more. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Hope they fix the straps with multiplayer. I've held off filming my series because the strap... If you strap any equipment to a trailer, you can't move it after unstrapping. Oh, that's weird. Pallets and bales too, if you auto-load them, they are stuck where they land. Weird. They got some weird stuff going on. Tried with 0 mods installed, so it's not a conflict. Yeah, that was my first thought. Is it mod related stuff? But that usually just makes it worse. Like, it can already be bad, and then mod stuff makes it worse. Oh, after the last patch, dang! So it's been going on for a little while. Oh, I probably should have looked at where I'm supposed to be selling this. I didn't even check the price. Alright, let's do that. Prices. I passed it. Here we go. Wheat. 708, 715, 719, 733. 129 feet. Cool. Guess I got lucky. Oh, right. Wow. I didn't even know you could sell it there. Of all places to stop and check, that's funny. This is my first time selling, I think, well, I've sold, I guess, some grain on a different series on this map, but this is my first time selling any grain on this series on this map. So. $25K for that. Hey boss, I fixed that thing you asked. Should we test it? Hell no, just put it out. That would take way too much time. Just say you fixed it. I'll take your word for it. Try super strength moving a pallet that's been strapped on multiplayer. Is it only a multiplayer thing, or does it do it if you're playing by yourself with strapped pallets as well? I gotta turn somewhere around here. And they released a flashlight mod. I think I have a little bit of stuff in here. I can't remember. Let's check. Do I have 40,000 liters in there? I must. Holy crap. I didn't know I had that much in there. Okay, whatever. They must have had an intern do the update. Something, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll go sell this. I knew he had some in there. I didn't know it was that much, though. Oop. Yet released one today. Wait, they told the flashlight brings no value to the game as a mod and not try to resubmit, but yet they release one? Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't we already have a flashlight? Three times brighter than the in-game one? That's what I thought too, Scott and Rex. Same thing, I thought we already had one. Joe says we do, it's just not as bright, I guess. Because I was like, I thought we already have one too. Alright, 4,000 liters left. And I guess we'll sell this on the way back through, because I don't remember how much is in our other silo. Alright, off to go back and pick up the other stuff. Let's see, Semi driving down the railroad tracks, totally normal. Yeah. It's what you see in a small town. They're like, hey, we need to get this down the track somehow. Just don't tell the operator. Rex says they love to release useless mods for 25. Theirs look like a D-cell mag light. Name it a 1 meter plow. It will get released and get 5 stars. That's funny. Rex says, that's what I mean. How many dang 1 meter plows do we need? Or 3 meter cultivators? Alright, got 6,000 liters left, so I probably didn't need to drop off that last one with 4,000, but whatever. We got 24 watching and 28 likes. Let's get it to 30. Yeah, we have a little bit more viewers than we normally do in Farm Sim streams. It's usually kind of slow. 22's not bad for me. I don't stream this game all that often. Maybe once every 2 weeks or something, probably on average. Gotta go grocery shopping. Yeah, I remember you were saying that the last day or two. So, alright. Drive safe, Scott. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, we're good now with this trailer. Thanks for stopping in, Scott. Hope to see you later, Scotty. Now where should I park this frickin' thing? I gotta get some more land cleared just to park my equipment. I was planning on clearing a bunch of those trees, but I don't want to clear any more trees. I already have so many trees to cut up or process. Maybe let's park this right here? I feel like that's kind of in the way though. Okay. Oh yeah, check over here. Mr. Blaine says I'm getting close to being done with a mere 68%. Very nice. Is that what I call the inflated percentage, Blaine? Basically, do you have all of the easy stuff done? Like, you know, you have all the upgrades and all the watchtowers and like a bunch of tasks that are like deliver one thing done? Because a lot of the time, a lot of time for me, when I do, like when I get like 68% or whatever, and I know I've done all the easy stuff, I'm like, okay, it says I'm 68%, but I'm actually probably only like 50. Like, a ton of that percentage is just easy stuff. You know, when you have, like, say for example, if you have to do some logging, and you have to move like, I don't know, say 6 sets or 4 sets or whatever, like that's going to take you a lot longer than moving one plank somewhere for some random task, or like pulling one truck, or, you know, just easy stuff basically. Let's check here. 11,000, I think I can fit 3K. These are way too large. What about this? That'll work. Yoink. What about this one? Yoink and yoink. What is that? Can't tell what that one is. Oh, 97. See it at the bottom there. Alright, we are a couple thousand still. Alright. Let's grab this, maybe chop this one up. Wait, did it just take that whole thing? It did. Okay, wow. Wasn't expecting that to take the entire thing in there, but okay. Now we just need about 300, so... throw this in, that's 150. Or I guess it doesn't like that one. How about this one, 180? It doesn't like that one either. Okay, we'll just leave them. Okay, I'm trying to think here if we're done with everything or not. As far as going on to the next month, I think we are. I think we're good to go until about springtime. I have not explored NAI yet. I've done 69 missions out of 103. Okay. So it seems like you're going map by map, which means it's probably pretty close. Because then you're doing all the contracts and all of the tasks at the same time. You're not just doing like all tasks or like all the easy stuff. So yeah, your percentage is probably pretty close to actual percentage. I wish it was like weighted, if you know what I mean. Like, basically, if you had to deliver like 400 pieces of cargo, in like, say, 300 were for contracts and 100 was tasks, you could do all 100, or all the 100 for the tasks, but instead of it counting as like, say, 50%, it would only count as 25 because you're only 25% of the cargo kind of done. Just going to look back again. I think everything else is pretty much done. We just got to go until the grass is ready, I guess. So... You thought Yukon was hard? Just wait. Yeah. Thanks, Ricky. Just wait till you get to a mirror. What did Rex say? Very nice, Blaine. If I ever get there, Blaine, I'm getting pretty burnt out of Saber games at the moment. Last night was pretty boring playing Roadcraft. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Rex, earlier. Snakebite was telling me He's like, yeah, it seems like Roadcraft kind of fell off. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought a couple months before it was coming out. You know, I was just like, I don't know if this is going to have any staying power. It seems like it'll be fun for a little bit, but once that initial, like, I don't know what you want to call it, euphoria or whatever wears off, I just didn't think it would have the staying power, and it doesn't seem to. Sort of like I said to you last night, it seems like it's fun to play with friends, but if you're playing by yourself, it's just kind of, it's just not really much to do. I guess just playing with friends makes it more interesting, but it feels like that's kind of a cop-out as well. Like, every game is more fun playing with friends, you know? So, dang, it's snowy here. Oh, shoot, I think I have a little bit of a loan, too. I should have just paid that off. Finances, repay. There we go. But you had the worst stream numbers in a long time as well. So, yeah, if I were you, I'd just, every Monday, just play whatever game you feel like playing, and if you have, you know, 3 people, like, say Tank Baby or someone volunteers that they're willing to help, then you can play Roadcraft. But yeah, February, go back in and sit by the fireplace, nice and cozy. I think March is the earliest that we can do anything. It's crazy, we're in year 7 now. 92%. What is this grass at? I should have checked this earlier. Okay, it's showing that it's good. Why is this? Oh, because it's just seed, but we have to plant it still. Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure we have to go another month on this, but I don't remember. I think it looks like it's another month, so we'll give it another month. If it's not, whatever. And when do we plant oats? Planting season is now. Okay. Yeah, Monday during the day I'll ask what the boys wanted, or I'll ask the boys who wants to join me in Roadcraft, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Just do whatever I feel like on Monday. Yeah. Jurassic World Survival or Jurassic Evolution or whatever it was. Or if you have any other game you just felt like playing. I might grab some more fertilizer in here actually. Crap. Because yeah, if you don't feel like playing the game, then it's just like, what's the point in even streaming, you know? You should at least play something you want to play. Wait, where'd they get the seeds from? Oh, that pallet. Okay. I was trying to grab fertilizer here. Started grabbing seeds. I'm like, wait, what? Speaking of that, actually, though, I gotta change the seed here. What is it? Oh, not that one. Let me bring up the buttons here. Select seed is Y on keyboard. Oh, I was pushing Y on the controller. Let's do that. Barley, oats. Alright, so we got oats. Rex says, how was everyone's weekend? Do anything fun? That's what I like to ask. Didn't get many replies earlier. I myself just had 2 birthday parties. I know I said this quite a few times, but I have many nieces and nephews. 2 of them have birthdays on the same day, which is tomorrow, the 3rd. One of them... Wait, why am I going over here? One of them is my brother's kid, and one of them is my sister's kid, because I've been asked before if they're twins, like, you know, if they have the same birthdays, right? But no, they're born a couple years apart. I think one of them turns 8, and I think the other one turns 6. So, yeah, a bunch of lurkers today. I don't usually get many views on Farm Sim. It's usually a lot lower. But I don't play it as often either, so it makes sense. I mean, 90% of my audience was built up through playing SnowRunner, so it makes sense. Oh, I gotta turn this on, don't I? Turn on B. So yeah, it's usually just the normal people who are, you know, in your streams and Scott's streams and whatever. It's like the normal group, but just lurking. Joe said I did nothing special. Killed a copperhead. Joe, you must live in the south then, huh? Maddie said, yeah, playing some ATS right now. How's that going, Maddie? I haven't played ATS in a couple months because I know I said this earlier too, but they sent me the DLC for Iowa to play it early, because basically they ask if you want it, and then everybody who applies, there's only like a certain number that'll actually get it. I don't know if it's random or if, well, I suppose probably the bigger streamers automatically get it, but then maybe towards the smaller streamers it's sort of more random. But I was given a key, and then at the time my computer was actually broken, so I wasn't able to play it. Obviously I could play it now, but I haven't played it since the DLC before that. I think it was Missouri. I do not own even close to all of the DLCs. I think I probably own about half the states, though. Yeah, I was a young one, about 2.5 feet long. I've never seen a copperhead before. Well, just in videos. The only snake we really have around here is the gardener snake. Or I think it's actually Gartner, something like that. G-A-R-T, I think. I don't know. We do have bull snakes, but I think I've only seen like 1 or 2 of them. They're just like long black snakes. Yeah, garter. Maybe I said it wrong. Something like that, yeah. They're like black, and they have like kind of yellowish green stripes on their back that go like the length of them, not like rings. Still had a green tip on its tail, okay. Rex, if you were in Faffel's Discord, I posted it in there in the logging chat yesterday. Oh, just a baby. How long do they get? Like 4 feet? Maddie says, good so far. I've never really played before I'm at level 2. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of fun. You can build up your own sort of trucking business. You can truck yourself, as Scott's Farm Sim commercial here says, go truck yourself. You can truck yourself, or you can hire people and have them do the trucking for you and just earn part of their wages, basically. I think in order to do that, you have to have multiple, or at least a truck for them to use. If you have trucks and trailers, then you earn more money because you don't have to borrow the trailer even. Yeah, you can have multiple trucks and multiple trailers and then multiple other drivers, and kind of fun. Joe, I'll check it out. About 3 to 4 feet, he says. We got the long black king snakes here. I do not kill them as they eat venomous snakes. He says, yeah, garter. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty small. I remember when I was a kid, I used to pick them up all the time. And now when I see them, I was like, dude, I don't want to grab that thing. I try to remember what somebody called them a couple weeks ago on stream. Some kind of noodles. Danger noodles, was that it? That's funny, I didn't even read your comment. I just was like trying to think of what it was called. Maybe it was that you, Joe? I thought it was somebody else. But he says, there's still nope ropes for me, they're just not danger noodles. That's funny. Maybe that's like a more common name for them. I've never heard of that before, danger noodles. Zach calls them that too, a couple others. I don't remember who said it. Somebody said it and I was like, I've never heard that before. Dang, Rex, that's huge. That's crazy. I've only ever seen pretty small garter snakes, but one time when I was a kid, there used to be a big, like, basically there was a huge farm field off behind us. And a couple years before we moved, they turned that whole field into a big development where they put up, like, if I had to guess, maybe like 50 houses or something, like a, you know, not a huge development, but like a pretty good amount of houses over there. And it basically forced all the animals out, you know, all the mice and snakes and whatever. And we never had any snake problems, but once they started doing all the construction, we had like a bunch of snakes, like, just kind of all over. And I remember one time we had one that was, it was probably like 3.5 or 4 feet, like just a massive snake. I mean, I guess it's massive when you're like a little kid, but yeah, it was huge, just a huge garter snake. I was like, I've never seen something that big before. It might even been 5 feet. It was really big. Maybe 4.5? I'm trying to like picture it in my head, but it was a big snake. Cause I guess when I see like a 2-foot snake now, like they're just way skinnier than that one was when I was a kid, but maybe it might just be like, you know, when you're smaller it seems bigger kind of thing. But it was a big snake. I think we're all caught up though. Your mom has seen a 5-footer too? Yeah, it was kind of funny because at the time, one of my parents' friends was a cop, and so she called the cop to come over and take the snake away. Not like calling 911, but like called him specifically and was like, hey, can you, you know, if you have time, can you come over and grab this thing? This huge snake. Like, I'm assuming my dad was at work or something. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I just remember him coming over and grabbing it. And don't know where he took it or anything. Probably just threw it off in the field, you know, like a couple blocks away or something, but... Alright, Direct says, gotta go now, JJ. Have a fantastic stream, buddy. Peace and love. Sounds good. See you later, Rex. Probably see you in your stream later on tonight. I got all of my recording and editing done for Thursday's videos. I just gotta go in and get some thumbnails and do all the title tags and all that crap. Actually, now that I think about it, because Roadcraft's coming out the same day, I probably should go show all the toy car locations. I have a couple of trucks at them, but not enough. I think I have trucks at 5 or 6 out of like 10 or something. I'm assuming this is the last time around the field here. I can't tell exactly how many times we've gone around. Looks like 2, maybe this is the third headwind. But I don't know where I started. I think I started on this corner actually. So maybe after this we'll be doing ups and downs. Okay, looks like the ups and downs are going the other direction. All right. So weird. So doing the roller was going this way. Doing the liming went the other way, and then now doing the planting again is going this way. It's weird. Kind of wish it was the same for all three, so that I would just be able to go the same direction, you know? Trying to remember how much of this crop we got from that field over there. I don't know if we did it twice or 3 times, that field. I think it might have been twice, but I don't remember. Because if it was 3 times, I think we made... Actually, I guess we could check. I don't remember how much we made from that field. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I was just trying to figure out, like, per harvest how much that field would be worth if it was wheat. This is oat, so this would be different anyways, but different field. I want to say maybe 40K? Maybe? I think because we sold 2 for like 25K each, and then we had like a little extra, so that's like probably 60,000 maybe? So maybe 30K per year? Either 30 or 20, depending on which... If it was 2 or 3 harvests. I think it was 2. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of getting to the point where we can probably finally get a barn to start storing our equipment. I don't know where we would put it exactly, but get a barn to start putting some stuff in. The plan was to do it way over there, but then for some reason it wouldn't let me place it where I wanted. So I just turned it all into field. I keep wanting to turn left here instead of looping back around. Joe says, hey, Ghost. Because Mr. Rexy has gone. I just noticed we're at 56,999. It's like somebody's trying to sell us something. Instead of 57,000, I'll give you 56,999. We'll give you that $1 off. Just to make it look a little bit better. Alright, JJ, I gotta get off of here, get some things done before the missus comes home. The honey-do list got put off long enough. Have a great stream. I hear you, Joe. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. I think we got to get a place to store our equipment, and then we probably got to start getting some bigger equipment. We kind of got the grass, the silage optimized, and we're making good money off that. That's kind of going to pay for all the rest of the stuff, really. But the only problem with doing silage is you have to do it so often. I guess you don't technically have to do it that often, but yeah, if you do it, it's like, you know, every couple months, so it seems like you're just constantly doing it. Like doing this field, it's not the biggest field, but with this, I don't know what this is, like a 2.5, maybe. Don't feel like it's 3. Yeah, maybe it probably is 3. 2.5, 3 meter plow, or not plow, planter. Maddie says 2.8. Is that your guess, or you actually know? Because that sounds probably about right. Between 2.5 and 3. I actually do think that sounds about right, Matt. Let's check. see. Wait, what is this? New international truck? It's pretty cool. I don't know, is that a mod? Oh, Plains and Prairies pack. Okay, I don't know that even came in. Trying to find the planters here. Where was it? Towards the bottom, wasn't it? Definitely went past it a few times already. Where in the heck? Planters, here we go. Must be... wait. Cedar? I think it's this one. Yeah, it says I have one of them. 4.6 meters, really? Huh. Okay, whatever. Doesn't look like no 4.6. I mean, I guess this tractor is wider than I'm thinking it is, so... I mean, I suppose the tractor itself is probably like 2.5, and then it sticks out like a meter on each side. So, 2.5 plus 3.5, 4.5, 4.6 or whatever it was. Yeah, it kind of checks out. Mr. Drifter, welcome back in. Need to save a lot of money to buy a corn seeder. This seeder doesn't have sorghum. Could be an option. I mean, now we at least make a pretty good amount of money per year, mainly because the silage. That's why I'm trying to remember how much times we've harvested that field over there, because if it was 2 times we get about 30k per harvest, it was 3 times we only got 20k, but I don't remember. I think it might be 2, so it's probably about 30k, and I think we get about 270-ish from our silage, so I think we're about getting 300,000 a year, I think. So, and actually right now we don't have any loan. So if we wanted to, we could take out a loan, go about negative 500k and get a big piece of equipment. The only problem with getting a big piece of equipment is, like, if you get one big piece of equipment, like say I don't know, a big plow or something, you still need a tractor to run it, so then you got to get the tractor first, but then you have no equipment that, like, is good and big to use on it, you know? So also I kind of want to keep this one just because this was our first piece. And we bought this thing brand new. It's got 75.8 hours. That's a real 75 hours on there. Like that was all us. That's almost 80 hours on this tractor alone. Yeah, they don't have no man's land on 25 there, Drifter. I know you said FS22, but I'm not gonna play FS22 now that 25 is out. I might find a no man's land like map. I don't know if there is any that are out now. I think there was a couple, 1 or 2 that were kind of similar, but yeah. You have one that's just like it? What is the name of it, Ultra? Lonely Land, okay. Interesting name. It makes sense though. If it's sort of like No Man's Land, it's like there's nobody there. It's lonely, you know. Maddie with the wiener water soup. I've thought about starting on some other maps, but it takes so long to get. No, because I don't like to start with big equipment and stuff. You know, just starting with $10 million, building out a farm, and then like doing all the stuff on that farm for me doesn't seem very fun. I think the fun part is building it up to that 10 million or how, you know, 8 million or whatever it is. But it takes a long time to do it, so I don't really want to start a bunch of other saves, you know, because it's going to take so long. That's kind of why I've been sticking to, I kind of mainly have 3 saves. I was doing one on the weekends, but I haven't started doing those again since I got my computer back, but I was doing a rice save on the weekends, and then I had basically just a contract save. All I would do is contracts just because it's something different on another save, and then this one. So it's kind of 3 of them. This is my like streaming save. The other 2 are just videos. Just like the No Man's Land, except the dealership is where the starting farm is on the original No Man's Land. Well, I've actually never... I almost started a series on it in 22. I actually, like, if I remember right, I created a farm. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think So I remember I created a farm. I think then I went on vacation. When I came back, the new season of SnowRunner came out. And then I had some computer issues, and then FS25. So I think there was like a 2-month period where I could have played on it. Like I created it and was ready to do it, and then I just, you know, life stuff happened, and I never got around to doing it, so. But yeah, so I've never really played on No Man's Land. I think I built like a starting farm, and I was going to start a series on it, but then I just never did. Maddie says, starter farms. Let's see, who's number 1? We got Maddie number 1. Maddie's now number 2, somehow. That's weird. Maddie gave us the wiener water soup at number 1, and then Ultra commented, and then he went to number 2 out of nowhere. I don't know how that works. Anyways. I don't see who's number 3. If I had to guess, I was going to say Rex, but no, Rex doesn't have a rating. Joe, maybe? No, Joe doesn't either. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how you got demoted there, Maddie. I don't understand how that works, but okay. Yeah, that's a ripperoni. No Man's Land is the most popular map in Farm Sim history. Really? Wow. I did not know that, Ultra. I downloaded a couple that were like that on 22. There was No Man's Land, I think Western Wilds, and there was like 1 or 2 other ones that were kind of, sort of like that as well. I'm sure there was a couple other ones actually, but there was 1 or 2 that I liked that were kind of similar. I don't remember the names of them though. Western Wilds I remember was one that's kind of similar. Speaking of that, I want a coffee cup. I just seen that merch today. Oh, speaking of that, is it showing up under the stream? I think I forgot to set it up. I don't know if it's saves from last time. I was going to check that. Thank you for reminding me, Maddie. Let me see here. Channel. Sorry, hang on a second. It looks like it does not save. Okay. Interesting. So I had to set it up every single time I stream for it to show up underneath the stream for people to check it out. Interesting. That's kind of a bummer, to be honest. I had it like 2 streams ago, Maddie, I think it was. Or was it Friday? I can't remember. I don't remember which stream it was, but I remember I had it on one. Oh, maybe because I copied? Yeah, I'm still trying to get it figured out, I guess. Because I normally copy the previous time that I played this game, copy all that info. Oh, we ran out of fertilizer. Actually, I think that's fine. We don't even need fertilizer. It's 100% fertilized anyways. Yeah. How do I turn this back on? B. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly if it copies. It must be from that exact stream. So anytime I do a SnowRunner one, it should pop up now, I think. But I'm not sure. I haven't done a SnowRunner stream since I got it set up. Because I think it was the last stream that I did that I got it correct. And so now I think if I stream SnowRunner, it should copy that and then stay on there. So I think I have to set it up for each game that I play, and then once I copy the settings from that game, it should stay there, I think. Western Wilds is the same modder as No Man's Land. Yeah, Alien Jim, right? He's the only, like, modder's name that I really know. Maddie says, so let's get some JJ merch. I don't see it. I've been gone a lot this past few weeks, so I'm missing a lot of streams. Yeah, life comes first, Maddie. I know I appreciate your support, but I know you guys got other stuff to do, so... I always say that, you know, if you were to make a list of priorities, watching somebody stream or streaming... or not stream, watching videos from that streamer should be pretty low on that list of stuff, so... yeah. I know it's under videos, or at least it's been under some videos. I've been told it's not under all of them, so I don't know. I guess I don't really understand completely yet how to get it to be all the places I want it to be, but I think I might understand the streams at least. And that's just going to take a little bit of work each game that I play to set it up. I got a merch store set up about maybe a month ago, Ultra, but I'm still trying to figure out some of the stuff about it. If you push !store, it should pop up. I don't have it linked in the description. I was going to do that today, but I got a phone call like right before I went live, and so I ended up being late, and I kind of, yeah, I didn't get it all set up the way I probably should have, but... So, yeah, there's the shop. I don't have a lot of stuff. I think I have like 6 designs or something, and I only have like coffee cups, stickers, and shirts so far. So, what I think I'm going to do is make a sticker pack, which is just going to take all those stickers and put them on like one big sheet. I think that'd be kind of cool to have multiple, because right now they're just one single sticker. I bought one of them. I have it sitting like 3 feet to my left. I have a section on my Discord now where I'm gonna, well, the hope is that people who buy it would then post pictures of it in there. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. But I posted a picture of the coffee mug that I have, and I don't even drink coffee. I just thought it looked cool, wanted to see how it would turn out, so that's what I got. And then I have the sticker here. I haven't posted a picture of the sticker yet, but I haven't put it on anything either. I don't know, just maybe I'll take a picture of the sticker itself, we'll see. But yeah, we're still trying to get it all figured out. Yes, we did, Drifter. We ran out of fertilizer, but the field is already 100% fertilized, so we're good. If we hop out here, yeah, So in the bottom right it says fertilized 100%. Except it says it needs rolling. We already rolled. So I don't know if we did that too early maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do that after we seed, don't we? Well, screwed that up. But one good thing, Maddie, I know, I've talked to Rex a little bit about this with his merch, that he said it took a really long time. So I ordered mine on August 15th, and I got it 7 days, or 6, I got 2 things. So I got one on the 6th day, and one on the 7th day, so it would have been the 21st and 22nd. And then I've only had 2 other orders, and one of them got to their destination 4 days after they ordered it, and the other one was 5 days. And one of them was a t-shirt, the other one was another coffee mug. So, yeah. It was kind of cool because the person, they ordered the t-shirt when I was streaming one day last week, and then, but when I got done with my stream, I checked on it to see like if it showed anything, you know, just to see like how long the delay was and stuff. Oh, it's on? Oh, lift it. Oh, Jesus. And after my stream, it said it was in production, and then the next day when I woke up, it said it had already been shipped. And I was like, oh, dang, that was quick. So, the turnaround is pretty fast on there at least, which is good. Crap, I gotta go get the roller again. Can't believe I forgot that. Mr. Het, you're home safe? That's good. Glad to hear that. Alright, well, I guess we gotta roll it again because I forgot I had to roll it after we did it. So, whoopsie! Maddie and Ultra and whoever else is, if anybody else is even looking at the merch, what do you guys, which design is your favorite? Like I said, I think we only have like 6 or 7 or something. It's not very much, but... back this up. Alright, here we go. Wait, what? How is that so far off? Oh, there's a second one. Okay. I was like, that's not even gonna get the edge. I'm not sure. The 2 that I ordered were probably my favorite 2, I would say. Probably. I did like the Ripperoni one quite a lot. But I got my logo, and then there's one that says like 99% chaos, or 99% chill, 1% chaos. I feel like that's pretty accurate, so those were the 2 that I got. And then, like I said, I like the Ripperoni one as well quite a bit. Ripperoni's the best. I do have 2 more that they're done, but I haven't gone through all the steps to get them all set up. You like the Ripperoni one? Actually, now that I think about it, I think I had another one, but I just didn't like it. Like, I went through all the steps of making it, and then towards the end, I was just like, I don't really like this one. So I think I might have deleted it, to be honest. I might still have it, but I just thought about it. I'm like, I never did upload that one, so... That likes the Ripperoni as well. Why Not is getting a new mug, I'd say now. Oh, does Why Not have a lot of coffee mugs or something? I might be misunderstanding your remark there. I did not know you had a store, Ultra. I'll have to check that out. What website did you go through? No, but I know he likes coffee. Okay. Yeah. I think it's funny that I ordered a coffee mug and I don't even drink coffee. I'm just like, this looks cool. The Wiener Water soup glass is great, yeah. I think Wiener Water soup is like the most like the funniest inside joke that's kind of goes on here. So people were telling me like, you have to make that one. I was like, all right, fair enough. They also want me to make like a, because the sort of the joke, it kind of goes in with the Wiener Water soup. But you know how like there's like streamers that would sell their bathwater and stuff? There's kind of like a joke that I should sell my bathwater and just call it Wiener Water soup or something along those lines. So they want me to like make like a bathwater shirt or something. It's like, I don't know how I would really do that. I get it, the funny appeal though. The Wiener Water soup glass is great. Dude, that took me a long time to because I originally I had it in a bowl because, you know, that's where you'd normally eat soup. But I was like, I don't know, it just doesn't look good in a bowl. Like, nobody eats in like a see-through glass bowl, and if it's not see-through, you can't really tell what's in there. So I decided to put it in a glass. So it looks kind of funny, but to me, it almost looks like kind of like a straw in the glass. Like you're just drinking it like some like beef broth or something. Just, you know, sucking it all right out. Oh, you went through fourth wall as well? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't think you can post links, and I don't think I have anybody in chat who can. But you can send it to me on Discord, Ultra. It's weird. It looks like there's like wheat planted over there or something. It's all white, or not white, like a brown. Just listening to the music, the Central Cafe commercial. I wonder why it's like all funny colored when you're far away. As you get closer, it sort of turns to like the normal dark brown, not like a really light kind of brown or cream color or something. I didn't realize that that corner I made look kind of funny now, didn't I? Actually, let me back up and get this straight on so we don't miss this part. So I missed this little chunk here. There we go. Feels like it's off. Blaine says it's crazy. 2025 is almost gone. 8 months down, Blaine. 4 more to go. 2/3 of the way there, yeah. Alright, 2 more passes down this field, and finally we're done. Alright, the last pass. Here we go. Let's see, did we miss anything here? I don't think so. What is that? Needs lime, just a little chunk down the side here, huh? Alright, 100% fertilized, 97% yield bonus. It's growing. Got it rolled, everything's good to go. Hey McG, welcome in. Yikes. That is a good question, Maddie. I don't know. I think there's some fences that you can, but I'm not sure if that's one of them. We could find out. So I think some things are just like permanent structures. Let's see. I'll save it. Then let's go to construction mode. What is... Oh, is that where I like drove the... That must be where I drove the roller out into their field, so it like rolled part of it. Turns like a yellowish. Hey, what's up, Matt? Welcome in. So we'll check. Demolition mode B. I think this one I cannot. Oh wait. Yeah, this one you cannot. It has a remove, like in the top left right here it says remove, but when you click on it nothing happens. So I think this fence is stuck there. How are you doing today, Maddie? We got Maddie and Maddie, and way earlier in the stream we had Maddie. Like one of the first people in here. So I think this still needs another month. I can't remember. Not underground today? Underground? What were we doing underground, McGarrett? Oh, shoot. There's a bug that stops you from deleting fences. Very frustrating. Okay. I did not know that. Good, thanks, McGarrett. No, I was not in any mines thing. Oh, underground, like your mines. Got you. That makes a lot more sense. I thought he was talking to me, and I'm like, huh? Oh, he did say Matt. I didn't didn't even read that. Oh, jeez. Matt says, how you doing today, McGarrett? Put that there. Grab that. Oop. Grab that. Grab that. Okay, what did we have? Only 4,000. Wow, we can put a ton of it in there then. Yoink. Actually, how much is this big tree right here? 6 tons. I think we can fit that, right? Ooh, just maybe barely. Not quite. Alright, let's chop off a big part of this. Oh, okay. Well, it took the side that I was going to leave. Whatever, I guess. That's amazing, dude. You're a modder, huh? Blenders is a great program. Been thinking to make a modular shed pack. How is modding for Farm Sim? Doing good. Working with Blender all day, making a flat/log bed for my Homer pack. Okay. Let me move this over here. So that's 400 kilos. And I think this together... Oh, 4.6 tons? I think that's too much still. Let me switch this back just to make sure. Okay. There we go. Actually, I probably didn't need to cut up that second one because this should be fine, I would think. Alright, it's 12,000. Now we got, what is this? 1.6, so I think that might barely fit. Maybe just a bit too heavy. No, that should all fit in there. Let's try this one. What is that? 1.3. Okay, that one went. Oh wait, no. 13,999. So that was as heavy as it possibly could have been. That's funny. Like the exact number. Alright, well let's move this over here. This is a couple of big chunks we got. So we finally got through all the stuff we kind of had over here. Now we just got all of that. Which is still a lot. The Homer pack should be on the mod hub. Matt says doing good. Or I'm doing a logging save at the moment and would 100% appreciate that Homer pack when it's released. Got the game reinstalled now. Latest pack from the Giants launcher sucks. But Matt said, Farm Sim Update Patch 1.11 just came out this evening, by the way. New vehicles and tools. I did install it. I've heard people have been having issues, Matt, with the construction mode. It's just not showing up anything at all for them. Or for some people, it's like some of the stuff works and some of it doesn't. For me, everything, well, I guess I haven't really tried much, but everything is there. And seems to work. I haven't really tried anything, but everything seems normal, I should say. So, Alright. Oops, I thought I dropped that. Alright, let's go back. Mr. Blaine, Matt says hi, because Blaine said hi. Alright, let's go over here. I can't remember if we waited a month or not with this grass. I don't remember. Like I said, I think we'll give it one more month just to be sure, but... we'll go down here to the end and park, and I think we'll mow that backside. You think it looks like another month? It's really hard for me to tell. I can't... I don't know what the difference is. I wish it would say somewhere like, you know, like month 1 harvest, month 2 harvest, or, you know, just somewhere so you know like when the last time was that you did it or something. Alright, let's go. I'll go take a quick look at it. So, I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Anyways, doesn't look tall enough. So yeah, I think it might need another month. I'm not sure. It says it's ready, but you know, it says it's ready when it's like basically a month early, so hard to know. Mr. Stu, welcome in. Sitting in a parking lot in New Mexico watching a different device, editing a new video from my phone. Waiting to go into Wally World and back to Arizona. Alright, sounds like you got a busy day there, Stu. Actually, let's go to here. Let's go to sleep. Could probably mow it now if we wanted. I think I'll just wait. I'd rather just wait an extra month because I know the yield is quite a bit more. So if it's a month too late, oh well. And there's not really any way to notice either, is there? Let's save it quick. Like, the only way to really do it would be like mowing enough for one bale and then trying it again after a save. Like, you know, say before I save this, we mow in March and then we would go to the next month and then mow in April right next to it, and then just see how far it took for us to get to that same amount or whatever, if that makes sense. I don't know. Matt says, yeah, they should be something saying stage 1 out of 4 or something. Yeah, exactly. Just like Matt says, exactly this. That would be perfect. 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and then 4 out of 4. So like 3 out of 4 you could harvest. Like ready to harvest 3 out of 4, and then, you know, ready to harvest 4 out of 4 or something. Let's go back to this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely taller. Or at least it looks like it to me. So I think that was the right choice. It looks a lot more full to me. No, Jay, we were saying it's already a thing. Mr. Matty probably, and I probably have it as a mod, extended field info display or something. Oh, really? I have a mod, I think it's extended info or something like that. Where do I check my mods? I always forget this. Here. Oh, do I not have it installed? Kinda looks like I don't have it installed. Okay. But how do I... It says year 7 in the top right. Isn't that normally where it says like extended display or whatever? So it is a thing. Okay, well. Good to know, I guess. I wouldn't call myself a modder, but I have edited some mods in-game, things to fit my needs. Very nice, McGarrett. Stu says, yeah, our monthly New Mexico trip. Just here for the foods. Yeah, I saw you say something about probably not streaming today. You're gonna go get some food and stuff. I didn't know that you live that far from, I guess the local town or whatever. Yeah, you're right, Jay, but the 1.4 thing is already in the game on crops. I'm confused why it's not on grass, though. Oh, I didn't know it was on crops. Wait, why can I not see the... What the heck? How did that get so far off? Did I not lock it in? Or did it switch when this... It was the line, wasn't it? Oh, it was for just a split second. What the heck? Okay, well, I screwed that up, I guess. Sorry, gotta go. Need to reinstall 25 for the new patch where I'm locked out of my server. See you tomorrow. Alright, sounds good. See you later, Matt. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you in the next one. I totally can relate, like, using up the internet, so you're like, I just gotta shut this off and just let it go so the server works tomorrow, so... Alright. Mr. Jackson is watching. Welcome in, Mr. Jackson. Is that the, 2? He's yelling at the tractor.
We don't make the prices. We just think them up and write them down.
Put down. There we go. Oh, forgot to turn it back on. He's like, tractor, go faster, you're so slow. Yes, 2.5 hours down the mountain into the next state till any resemblance of human habitation. That's funny. I don't remember how old your kids are, Maddie, so I was just guessing. 2 and, what, like 5 or something? I think? I think you've told Rex when I was in his stream before, but I don't know if... I think I've only heard it, or like seen it in the chats from there. I know it starts with the E, but I can't remember exactly what it is. It's not Everett. Something with an E. I can't remember though. 6, okay. I think we'll just chop off the end here. Spin it back around. There we go. Can't believe I butchered this row right next to me. See, now it looks fine. That seems a little bit too wide. Definitely is, there's 2 rows there. Alright. Stu says got some new games and getting season 16 on Thursday. Nice. What other games did you get there, Stu? I talked about this earlier, Stu, but both Roadcraft and SnowRunner have an update on the same day, which is weird. So the rebuild expansion for Roadcraft, so basically the first like big update, you know, the first new maps or whatever, you know, all the new vehicles and stuff. I mean, they've had new vehicles in a previous update, but basically like the first big one, right? Takes place on Thursday, this week Thursday, September the 4th. And that's the same day that they're coming out with SnowRunner Season 16. So it's kind of odd. I guess they're making you choose one or the other, huh? EDF5 and D&D, so I didn't even know there was a EDF2 or a 3 or 4. I just knew that that was one game. And D&D, I'm assuming that's like Dungeons and Dragons, or is there like a certain kind of game that I'm missing? Actually, I think there is, yeah, I was gonna say, I think there is an outside row here that I keep missing. Saber's breaking games again? What'd they do now? They have an update that sucked or something, Stu? Man, I'm on it, but this outside row seems like it's barely getting hit. I'm gonna go down this outside row here. Just try and clean up anything extra we got. Doesn't look like there's very much at all, actually. I think because it's the first like month of the year that the grass is actually growing, kind of. Wait, is it even mowing? It doesn't even seem like it was cutting that. Probably did, but it didn't seem like it. Huh. Alright, whatever. Easy SnowRunner for me, huh? I'm so confused too, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go down the edge ones here. So yeah, it's clearly cutting right now. I guess there just isn't much grass on the left-hand side off the actual field here. So I'm just going to whip around and go right back down, see if we can grab any on the extra sort of side of the field there. I don't think anything's even getting spit out. I don't know if it's shorter or not. It's hard to tell. Blaine says stew. I forgot what it's called. There's two. One looks like a Super Nintendo. The other looks like a mix of Titanfall and D&D. So those are the two games that you got. I got them online this morning. Hit download and took off. Oh, okay. Digital downloads. Okay, fair enough. When you said Saber making you pick, I picked SnowRunner over Roadcraft, and I meant Saber breaks with each update. Okay. I'll eat cold pizza, but I would prefer it to be warm. If I have a microwave or something, I'll heat it up. But it's not the worst thing in the world now. If you're making me choose yes or no, I would say no. I'd rather not have cold pizza, but I would eat it if it was like the only thing there, and it was just cold pizza or nothing. Probably not the answer you're looking for, but Stu's eating pizza right now. Probably at least warm pizza though, because you're in a Walmart, or well, I think a Walmart parking lot, so probably at least got a warm pizza there. What is your take, Blaine? Cold pizza, yes or no? I think Blaine's going to say yes because he was the one that posed the question, so he's probably in support of cold pizza. That's my guess. Cold people pizza, cold people. Cold pizza equals survival food. Fresh Domino's, very nice. I like cold pizza, like Domino's cold pizza is banging. I like Domino's hot pizza. Call me picky, but I like my hot foods hot and I like my cold foods cold. If it's supposed to be cold and it's like, see, like, I don't know, ice cream or something, it's like all melted, it's like, no, it's, I don't know, you just don't eat it anymore. That's a skip, man. Or if like, yeah, like pizza or something, if I get it, I'll just heat it back up, make it hot. Hot food's hot, cold food's cold. One of my friends used to prefer cold pizza over hot pizza. So I guess Blaine would get along with him. Like if we would order a hot pizza, he would literally like wait till the next day before he would eat it. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't microwave Lucky Charms? No, I don't. I've never even heard of that, but I guess that's a thing, huh? Or maybe you're joking, I don't know. Hard to tell with over the internet, you know? Sarcasm. Or just over text, even. Oh, you just made it up? Okay. I was like, I don't know, maybe that is a thing. I'm just... Don't keep up with the trends or whatever. I know Domino's makes quite a bit more than pizza now. They have like those chicken wings, and I think you can get like pasta bowls or... I know they have some other stuff. Blaine says, if I ordered hot pizza, I would down that pizza. I like my pizza hot and cold. Yeah, I had a friend who, he liked cold pizza, like more than hot pizza. So he would literally just let the pizza get cold before he would eat it. Like, and I'm not talking like, you know, oh, I waited 10 minutes and now it's room temperature. Like, he would wait till it's like 10 hours later, and then it was like, you know, the whole thing was like cooled off. Pull it out of the fridge, eat it. I'm like, that's weird, man. Like I said, it's not bad, but I don't know, just kind of weird. Like, I've eaten cold pizza like that before, but normally I heat it up. So he says, everyone's got that one friend that likes cold pizza and spaghetters? Spagooters? Dang, I didn't realize what time it was. Pat, you must be starting up here. Do you have a set start time, Het, or do you just kind of start whenever you, I guess, get everything like set up in your home and like ready to go, I guess? Like some days might be 5 o'clock, some days might be 6 o'clock, some days might be 6:30 or whatever. This field doesn't feel that big until you get in and start mowing it. And then it takes like an hour. It starts to feel big. Yeah, it's all the same thing. Anytime I see somebody say stuff like that, Stu, I'm like, man, I would hate to be somebody trying to learn English. There's so much slang. Like, I guess any language is hard, but I just feel like we have so many words that are, you know, everyone knows what you mean, but if you're not from here, like, what is that? For those, because you said them all together, like, they could probably figure it out, but if you were to just say, like, sketty, they'd be like, what the heck is sketty? You know, like, it'd just be confusing. Stu says, yeah, English, they say, is a very hard language to learn. I'm fluent in gibberish. Yeah, that's what they say. We're kind of lucky that a lot of the world learns English, though. You know, like, if you go to most foreign countries, like, it may not be their main language, but, you know, for example, I don't know, like, Marty told me that a lot of Germans, you know, learn English, and like, I'd say probably most of Europe, you know, even in African countries they teach English. Some Asian countries, you know, India, the Philippines, like Indonesia, like it's a lot like. You know, we're pretty lucky that most of those places you can go to and still, like, be able to communicate. So otherwise you'd have to learn, like, 40 different languages just to wherever you go. And I think for me, because obviously I'm from Minnesota, which is pretty far north, like, I'm trying to think. I went to school with one kid who was Mexican, and we had one black kid in our entire school. Like, everybody speaks English where I'm from. I'm sure there's some people who, like, might have known a little bit of this or that, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, where I'm from, because next to Canada, like, everybody speaks English there. Over in the far east part of Canada, they might speak some French, but it's pretty far away from the part of Canada where I'd be closest to, so, like, everybody around is just English. So. Alright. We're getting there. Steve says, yeah, my German viewers say they learn English in schools. I follow a Czech channel. He switches from Czech, German, Italian, and English fluently. Yeah, I think a lot of those countries you're forced to learn 2, 3, 4 different languages. I know Zeb, he knows German, English, and Dutch. Marty, he's German. I don't know if he knows anything other than German and English, but you know, he speaks English just fine. Lot of other viewers from different countries, pretty much all, well, I guess to understand me speaking, they'd have to speak English, but you know, they speak at least 2 languages. I think in Switzerland they have Italian, German, and English are like the 3, you know, main languages. So there's like a lot of those countries, they teach you 2 to 3, 4, whatever languages. Which we're I don't know, maybe in other schools it's different, but where I'm from, the only other language they even offered in school was Spanish. And it was just English or Spanish, basically. And they didn't offer that, I think, until you're in high school, so freshman. We don't have any other, like, language classes until you got to at least 9th grade. Which would be like 14, I think? Yeah, I think 14 and 15 would be like the earliest you can learn any other language as far as like schooling. I mean, you could obviously take like classes or something else outside of that, but with like main public schooling, there was nothing earlier than 9th grade. A lot of those other places, I think you have to learn it as like elementary school kids, you know, or even maybe even before that. And it's something that you're taught all through school. One thing that I think is kind of hard is in some other languages when they use English words. I know that doesn't make sense, but it would almost be easier if there was a non-English word for it. You know what I mean? Like if they're talking and then they say like I don't know, I can't even think of an example, but like something that you know, and you're like, I only understood one word out of that. But then when you're like, say you were to speak that same sentence that they just said, you'd be saying all the other words in their language, and then you'd be like, oh shoot, how did you say that one word? Like, you're trying to think of it in their language, and it's like, oh yeah, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to know which words are not English then. If you were to say it, you have to try to remember which ones aren't words that you already know, kind of, if that makes sense. It's weird because sometimes it makes the corner and sometimes it doesn't. Apparently this time it didn't. I'm not sure if we really gained any more grass going around the outside. It's so short, so I think I'll just leave this outside area. Whoa, what are you doing, man? How? That was so weird. Whatever. I mean, I had it going wide to go to the second one, but it, like, I don't know, that was weird. Matt says we got a super field here. Yeah, this is a pretty large field. The plan was originally just to do silage and do, like, eventually get it up to, like, a crazy big operation of just silage. But I feel like that'd be kind of boring after a little while. So I decided to add some other stuff. Right now we only have wheat and oats, so not a ton. But I don't know, maybe after a while we'll end up changing this field into something different. It's a pretty decent sized field, so whatever we do put in here will, you know, probably get a pretty good amount off of it. But I just know that silage, it pays a really good amount of money, so after a couple more years of this, we'll be able to buy pretty much anything we would want, you know. Ah, I missed it. Stu says, I use Google Translate when towing foreigners. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. I think Google Translate's pretty accurate, Stu, so you'd hate to have a miscommunication with them of, like, what's happening, where you're going, like, you know, what steps you're about to do to get their vehicle up on the trailer or whatever. Like, obviously they called you, they have a pretty good idea of what's about to happen, but just, you know, making sure that they speaking it in their language or having Google speak it in their language probably does a little bit better than trying to say it in English and then understand a couple of the words maybe. Or maybe they understand it and can't speak it. Or even understand it and can't write it, you know, like, I don't know, I guess there is certain parts that might be easier or harder than others, so maybe they do get some of it but not other parts of it. Mr. Whalen, Mr. Robert, welcome in, guys. We're getting pretty close to the end of the stream here today. Got one more time through the field here. I usually hire an AI worker to do this, but I don't know, I think harvesting's the most fun out of everything you can do in this game, so I kind of felt like doing it this time. Matt, he's starting up a heist. I don't think we've seen a single heist today. I think he might be the first one, Matt. It's kind of funny. As crazy as that sounds, I think you might be the first heist that has been started today. Unless I missed it. Alright, Mr. Stu, he says, alright, I gotta go hit the road again. See you later, Stu. Have a safe drive home. Like I said, we'll be ending it here fairly shortly anyways. Alright, so we cut it in April. I gotta remember that. So April, I think it'd be May, June, July when we can do it next. Oh, no worries, Robert. I'm so sorry I was moving in another stream. All good. You got other stuff to do, Robert, so... Oop, not that. Oh no! Everybody got sent to Davy Jones' locker. Mr. Maddie, the only one to join. For once, it was a bad time to join. I guess that's why nobody started up a heist today. They had the intuition it would just not be a good one. Boo! Get that out of here. Freaking Davy Jones' locker. I want a refund, please. I was not satisfied. We got a Karen. I'm just kidding. It's funny, the other day I was watching one of those like arrest cam videos or whatever you want to call them, like a police body cam video. And there was a lady who was acting a fool, and then they asked her name and it was Karen, and I was like, nice. Like every once in a while it fits, you know? I was like, yep, she was definitely a Karen. I can't remember exactly what had happened, but she wanted to like cancel her gym membership, and I think they didn't have for some reason, I guess at that gym they needed to pay like 3 months worth of a membership in order to cancel the 1-year subscription or whatever it was, something like that. And they're like, well, we can't do that today. You have to come back tomorrow or talk to some, like, when somebody else is in, basically. And she just threw a fit and pulled the fire alarm. And I was like, wow. Yeah, sounds like a Karen. It's just kind of funny that, like, I don't know, I guess that name is like so... Everyone universally just agrees that if your name is Karen, you know you're a Karen. I'm sure there's good Karens out there, but it's like that age group, you know, of like, if a person's name, because different names come and go, so if they're named Karen, they're about this old and they're gonna freak out on the manager. Alright, row number 2 is done. Does anybody know if Mr. Het has started up? Robert says I was just made a mod in a stream. Very nice, Robert. Whose stream was that? I know just Joe was in here earlier. I know you watch him and Dan something. Can't remember the name. You'll know who I'm talking about. Gerse game, okay. Hopefully I said that right. How did I miss that first part? That just says, you gonna farm or you just gonna screw around all day? Today's been screwing around. We got some planting done. We did some rolling. Did some selling. I guess we did some harvesting of the grass. But no crops. No crops for a couple months yet. See if we can get that. Zep says he's live. Okay, Het is live. Because it's time for me to go and eat. So, I think I'll see if anyone's playing Farm Sim, because I try to send you guys to somebody who's playing the same game, because at least then you clicked on the same game, you know? But if he's not live, if he's playing something else, which I don't think he even plays Farm Sim, we'll try to send you somewhere. Might be Hets, might be somewhere else, so we'll see. Alright. Sounds like a lot of screwing around. It was. We were screwing around quite a lot. I probably should save before I forget to do that. And then let's see where we can send you guys. So yeah, Mr. Het is playing SnowRunner. We got 3Js are live. We can send you guys over there, or Bruce Gaming. Let's go to 3Js. It's looks like it's Jess doing some farming. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. SnowRunner in the dark by the looks of it. Yeah, I think he's playing some difficult mode, as he calls it. Some more wiener water soup, thank you, Maddie. Yeah, that'll be it for the stream, guys, and I'll probably see most of y'all tomorrow.